Another random attack on Toronto's streets. The victim has been identified as a longtime CBC radio producer, and the suspect is still at large. This is the latest in a growing list of random and violent attacks, putting Torontonians on edge. Retired journalist Michael Finley died Tuesday, 1 week after he was assaulted by a stranger while walking on Danforth Avenue in broad daylight. Police say he was shoved to the ground and sustained serious injuries and has since passed away. The suspect fled the scene and is still at large. He's described as 6 feet, in his 20s with a slim build. He was last seen wearing a red paper mask with flames on it, a black sweater, and black pants. A number of people online have identified the bag the suspect is holding to be from the store So Hip on Queen Street West. We spoke briefly with the owner, who tells us he doesn't want to comment but has been working with police on the case for several days. In a statement, the CBC says colleagues are deeply saddened by the tragic news. Michael will be remembered as an exceptional storyteller, documentary maker, and editor. If you worked on a documentary with Michael, you were experiencing the pinnacle of the craft.
It's a tragedy. There's just no other word to describe it.
This attack comes just 1 week after another random assault on Yonge Street in the heart of downtown Toronto, when an 89-year-old woman was shoved to the ground and killed. And during a spree of random TTC attacks, last Tuesday a woman in her 20s was stabbed in the face and head, and last Wednesday a 16-year-old boy was stabbed multiple times on a bus.
I feel a sense of personal responsibility for making sure that we do all the things we can possibly do, knowing there is no magic solution, to have safer streets and to have a safer transit system.
One expert we spoke with believes the city is on decline.
There's a sense that there's more disorderliness than you've seen in the past. There's a sense that some of the services aren't being kept up at the levels they were in the past. Some of this could be transition from moving from the pandemic to the post-pandemic timeframe, but some of it is a concern that the city is just underinvested and declined.
Police would not say whether or not the Danforth attack is now being investigated as a homicide.